The question, how do successful people spend their time on the internet? Firstly, I'm not sure how one actually defines successful people. More often than not, it appears to apply to people who seemingly have a better lifestyle than you do but never takes into account how much more money they owe, compared to what you do yourself. It may be of interest to learn that friends of mine who appear exceptionally high on Forbes and the Sunday Times rich lists bizarrely consider me to be more successful than they are because I choose to have many more holidays than they do. Seems to me that success should really be defined by lifestyle rather than money in the bank. However, I digress. Various articles on the net and wiki appear to classify me as successful, so on that basis I'm pleased to answer the question. But certainly I spend a not inconsiderable amount of time on the internet, and in general most of that time is spent reading the BBC News or on the various websites of my businesses, looking at ways that they can be improved and to be of more interest to readers. By far the best method of search engine optimization, SEO, is to ensure that your websites are interesting and better than your competitors. As I always tell my staff, if better is possible, then good is not enough. The higher we rank, the busier our businesses are. This obviously translates into more jobs for more people. The internet also keeps my not-so-young brain very active and opens my mind to new ideas that I often put into action, and yet another successful, I hope, business is born. Another one of my hobbies on the internet that I have managed to actually, and surprisingly, monetize very successfully is seeking out plagiarists of our group's websites, using specialist sites who continually scan our competitors' websites, who believe that they can simply lift our own text and images, that have taken us hundreds of hours to design, and use it on their own websites to compete against us. We immediately start the legal machine, and generally within 4 weeks the plagiarized wording has disappeared and we are a few £1,000s to the better. It's not quite as simple as I have made it sound, but if you want us to do it for your company, then feel free to contact me, because that will be yet another profitable business I can get started by spending more time on the internet. The internet is also a wonderful place for finding new ideas and new products that we can add to our own business interests. I think it important to add that my wife still complains that I'm always playing on the internet, whilst not quite understanding that our many holidays would not come to fruition if it were not for my continual playing.